So if
As a predator,
listen,
you should employ
I'm
this
not even.
argument.
You're not even letting me speak. It's so insignificant if you account for it. It's so insignificant in comparison to any other thing.
That's
Humidity,
the line we're given,
temperature,
dude. That's the line we're
wind,
given. That line
everything.
it's a
It's so
pacifier, dude.
insignificant.
No,
You
that's a
can call it a
pacifier that you
Yeah,
believe
pacifier.
in.
that's actually I was just looking it up. And so it's an interesting question. This is Mr. Anderson again. So yeah, it's basically the same thing I was saying before about when you're flying from the north to when you're flying from the equator, say north, and it's going to tend to want to pull you east, and you have to counter steer west. When you're flying from the North Pole, let's say, to the equator, yeah, you do end up having to fly a little bit east in order to catch up with the Earth, and you do it in tiny increments, and it does bleed your speed by about 0.4%.
So you're
So
saying the
it's
pilots are
a
taught to do
tiny,
this?
tiny amount.
Are you
Because,
saying
like,
that the
to get from
pilots are taught to do
500.
this?
No, wait.
Have a
I'll tell you
citation.
what
No,
I'm saying, but you're gonna have to listen. You can't interrupt me.
they're not
So,
trained. No.
so what I'm trying to tell you is that, like, the distance that you have to fly to get from 500 kilometers an hour to 1,000 kilometers an hour is really, really far. And
So
so the amount of eastward, like,
How far is it exactly?
that you have to do in order to.
How far is
How
it?
far is it? You know what? I was looking that up, and then
Look
I
it
got
up, man.
bored,
Look
and I
it
just
up.
Mr.
came back.
Anderson,
And you go
Mr.
look it up.
Anderson, the point is
As
it
I
doesn't
understand
matter.
it, it's 1,000 at the. It would be halfway from the Earth to the pole, from
Whatever, man.
the
Yeah, we get
halfway
that.
from the
All right.
equator to the
To the pole.
pole, right? So
All
we're
right.
talking
The
about
point is, Mr. Anderson,
25%
now,
of
wait,
the
listen.
sphere
So
of
you're
the
at least
Earth. No,
agreeing that it would have to account for it, right?
no. Let me
You're
finish.
agreeing that it would have to account for it, regardless of how incremental
It
it is. It
does
would
have
have
to
to be
account
accounted
for
for.
it. It accounts for it. It
Yeah,
accounts
there you
for
go.
it in tiny
That's my
fraction.
point.
Yeah. So why
So
is it
you're
whenever I
saying
answer your question, you just say that's my point?
no,
You
because
said that it was
you're
impossible.
agreeing. No, I didn't.
I'm
You
just saying that
misunderstood it
I'm just
completely.
saying that it does
I didn't
speed
say
up.
it was impossible. No,
It does have
that's
to
what
counter
Wait,
steer.
listen. That's what Platypus tried to say from the very start. You must not have been listening. He was
I
trying
know,
to
but
say I
you
was
weren't
saying it was
getting it. That's
impossible.
why I was trying to
No,
help.
no. Wait, now you're asserting as if I was saying it was impossible again, which I wasn't. I'm saying that the pilot would
Wait,
have to be trained to do it.
he
It
wouldn't
doesn't
have to be
matter
trained to
how
do it.
incremental. Oh, really? So
Why
what
would he
does
have
it?
to be trained to account
What
for one
does
more
it?
tiny effect on a thing that he
It's
is
not a
already
tiny effect,
accounting
dude.
for?
It's a thought. It's a 500 mile per hour difference by the time it gets there. It doesn't matter how
Over
incremental it is.
thousands of miles, which means it's like
It doesn't matter.
a tiny amount.
It doesn't matter. It's twice
It
as fast
does matter
sideways.
because if it's twice
Yes,
as
it
fast, but
does.
like if you
Okay,
are
so you agree it would have to be going
you're
twice as
increasing
fast
it by like a
sideways at least, right?
tiny amount, right?
Okay,
You
it
don't
does.
even
You're
notice
saying
it.
it would have to be going twice as fast sideways. At least you agree on that.
It does end up going twice as fast sideways, sure. It
Great. So what
increases
does
that
that?
speed in
What
tiny
makes that
increments over a
happen?
very,
So
very
then
long
what?
distance.
Yeah. So no matter how
25% of
small
the
you listen,
circumference,
do you remember
or is
earlier when I was
25%?
saying that there was listen, remember when I was
12.5%
saying
of the
You're not going to get a
circumference of
straight
the
answer,
Earth.
new perspective. You're not going
listen,
to get a straight answer.
right,
What's the
listen,
straight question?
earlier, listen, when I
So
said
give
to
me
you
a straight
earlier,
question. I'll give you a
hey,
straight answer. What's your question?
Mr.
What
Anderson.
causes it to increase twice the speed?
Yep.
The
We don't
propeller.
even know what causes it.
The propeller.
What causes it? Oh,
The
propellers
propeller.
are sentient now? The propeller does it?
Propeller
No, the
knows.
propeller is what speeds the plane up. You asked me what
Oh, so
increases
you're
its
saying the
speed. It's the
propeller does it
propeller.
without the conscious effort of the pilot in making the propeller do what
No,
it do?
that's not
Oh,
what
so
I'm
the
saying.
pilot does it. So you're saying the pilot does it?
The pilot doesn't make the plane go faster. The
Oh,
propeller
what
makes the
does?
plane go faster. What are you
But the
talking
pilot
about?
has to make the pilot has to make the plane go faster. The plane doesn't go
The
faster on its
pilot,
own.
No, the propeller has a mind of its own.
the pilot controls the propeller. What are you asking me? This is not a
Well,
straight
I'm
question.
saying
Give me a
About, bro.
straight
this is a
question.
straight question. The straight question,
What
the
are you
answer is,
asking?
bro, the pilot's never taught to account for it, and he would have to make the propeller make the plane
Right.
go twice as fast sideways.
Do you want to know how you make a plane go twice as fast sideways?
Yeah, please tell me.
Oh,
You
that would
fly it sideways.
yeah. Go ahead, please explain this. That would be
Yeah.
great.
Oh, so the
Oh my
pilots have
God.
to catch up with the Earth. The pilot's taught to make the plane go twice as fast
It's
sideways.
in the manual,
It'll be
Dave. Come
intricate.
on, Dave.
Yeah, you fly it sideways, and so
Neo
in order to
perspective.
Yeah.
get it going
Talk
faster
about
and
Oh, okay.
faster
This is
sideways,
new. This must be a new manual they have out because the pilot and every
No,
other
it's really
manual we've
simple, and this
checked.
actually
No, the
circles back
pilot.
to the same thing we were talking
Listen,
about in the first place.
the manual tells
No
the
way.
pilot to treat the Earth as stationary.
You can do it
the argument
manually.
right
You can
now.
do it manually, and you can also
Oh,
do
really?
it automatically.
Okay,
Do you want to
great.
know? Do you want to
Now,
know what
Oh,
you
you
have to
can
do?
do it
Yo, I think there's a
automatically.
glitch in
How are
Mr.
you doing
Anderson's
it?
Do you
program,
want
Mark.
to?
I
Do
think
you
it's
want?
glitched.
everybody
I'm
talk
trying
one
to.
at a
I'm
time,
trying to
please.
answer your
Please talk
question.
one
Do
at
you
a time.
want to hear the
Go
answer?
ahead.
Yeah, keyword trying.
Okay.
Hey, everybody,
Yeah, keyword is trying.
everybody, chill out, man. Everybody, chill out.
Okay. Here's the
Everybody,
answer to your question.
take a breath,
Here's
man.
what you need to do in order to make it so that the plane will end up turning enough to the east, countersteering enough to the east to catch up with the Earth, so that it works out. You know what you have
Yeah.
to do? You just hold the plane on south,
Oh, perfect.
because
Yeah.
otherwise
Then
it will naturally. You'll like
Give
if
him
you were
his
to stay
pilot
the
license,
same
guys. Give him his
speed.
pilot license.
If you were to stay the same speed, your
yeah.
course would drift to the west. So when you
Oh,
countersteer to the east, you're speeding, like you're flying sideways to catch up with the Earth. You do it in such tiny
really?
increments. All you have to do is hold the plane south. When you
But
fly
you're
straight
saying that
south,
the pilot is taught to do this.
he doesn't have
Follow a
to be,
longitude
because
line?
all of the
Oh, he doesn't have to
Yes.
be.
remember
Oh, he
Yes.
doesn't.
just
Oh, he
remember
doesn't have
one
to be, but
thing.
he has to do it. He has to do it,
Remember,
but he doesn't have to do it.
just remember one thing. Do you remember the thing we were talking about at the start of our conversation?
You
The
still think that
start
you're
of our
on the winning side of
conversation.
this argument? Do you realize you just lost?
If that's the case, then nobody
It is
understands
the case,
anything.
and you don't
Perspective,
Let
understand
you
me
anything
let me
lost.
here than
try
nobody
again.
Perspective,
does.
Let me try
perspective.
again.
You
At the
lost
start
this
of
an
the
hour and a
argument,
half ago.
Platypus, you just
You
you can
you have
assert
no
that.
idea where you're at
I've
on
You
been
this
can
just
assert that,
perspective.
beating a
Platypus.
dead horse for
You
you,
know
buddy.
what?
I'm trying. I'm
Yeah, I'm
trying my
beating
best
a
to help
dead
you.
ball. I'm beating a dead globe.
Moderator,
Is what I'm beating.
moderator in the house. Everybody, chill out. Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Let me
You
try.
don't need a specialist
Let me
manual.
just
You
put a
helped
pin in
me
this,
beat
and
the
then
globe there at the end. You came in,
Audio
Mr.
chaos.
Anderson,
Audio
and you
chaos.
I'll
admitted
try.
that. Mr. Anderson, you came
I'll
in and
try and
helped
do
me
this
beat
for you
the
one
globe
more
to death.
time.
Hold on.
Right. You're assuming that I don't understand it. So when you came in
That's right.
and
Well, I'm
asserted
not
that
assuming
the
anymore.
pilot,
I'm not
no,
assuming.
no,
I am declaring at this
you're
point that you
declaring.
don't know it.
Okay. Let me just walk
Yeah,
through this, Mr. Anderson.
I am
Don't interrupt me.
concluding.
Don't interrupt me, please, Mr. Moderator. Make sure Mr. Anderson doesn't interrupt me while I tell him exactly how he helped me beat the ball to death, and he doesn't even realize it. Okay, so
Go
he
ahead.
came in and he said that, oh, these are incremental changes that you would just have to aim and go eastward a little bit. And yes, you would have to be going twice as fast sideways, but you wouldn't have to worry about it because you would just go that fast sideways, even though the pilot would have to do these incremental changes and just aim that direction. But then again, there's nothing to worry about. He wouldn't have to do anything. So he does have to worry about these incremental changes over time. That would be so small. And eventually he's going to be going twice as fast sideways because he made sure that the propellers were aimed in the right direction to be going in sync and catching up with the Earth. But then at the same time, this pilot doesn't even have to worry about it. And there you go. I am so on top of it, and I proved you wrong by saying he worries about it, but he doesn't have to worry about
That's
Yes, exactly. Peace.
it. Yeah, and you still think you're right.
So hard over here, man. It's just killing me, bro. This is so good.
Honestly,
Thank
He
you.
man.
doesn't even realize how he helped me beat the ball to death, and then says, "Oh, I'm so confident. You don't know what
Amazing,
you're
If you
talking
bro.
about."
say so. If
I've
you
been
really
saying
say
it all
so.
year, Dave, man. This one's a Mongo. This is a
Mhm.
Mongo. I love it.
You
All you gotta do is
turkeys.
follow the longitude line.
Hey, we got a bunch of people up in here, man. What's up, Larry? And I think I heard Demock in there, man, for a second. My goodness. What's going on? Good to see everybody here hanging out.
What up?
Yeah. Oblivion. Good conversation, man. Love it. That's some good stuff, man.
Yeah, we all gotta learn about that Cornelius.
Hey, flying airplanes over Earth, man. Wow. I'm a pilot, and we just fly, man. We take off, we land, bro. We go here, we go there. It's simple, man. We don't have to fucking think about knowing that stupid shit about fucking drifting sideways or the curvature or nothing. We just fucking fly, bro.
Wait, hold
That's all
on.
we
You
do.
mean that you just fly like it's stationary and it's not stationary, or you mean you fly like it's stationary because it is stationary?
Oh,
Those
exactly.
are two different
Right,
things.
Dave? I mean, that's the common sense here. Is like, I'm not stupid. I might be a
Hey,
little bit of
hey,
a
hey,
mongo, but
Kenny, tell me this now. If, like, let's just say that the Earth is stationary,
right.
should I treat the Earth like it's a spinning ball? Then would that help me if I was like
That,
trying to learn to
that
fly? Should I just
that doesn't
treat it like it's spinning and try to account for things that I don't need to account for?
exactly. You do not have to account for things you don't need to account for.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Not
good.
scared.
I'm
I
glad
know.
because I was just about to take
Not
off
scared.
of the plane full of people, and I wouldn't want to worry them. I just told them that I'm going to fly the plane like it's stationary, and even though the runway that I'm headed for is going to be
Exactly.
moving at 1,000 miles an hour, somehow I'm going to be in sync, even though I don't have to worry about
Exactly.
it.
Of course, you're gonna
Incrementally, I do have to worry about it, but I don't have to worry about it. So
you don't
I'm
have
all
to
set. Don't worry about it, people. I'm going to land to Earth. I'm going to
just don't.
land on that 1,000 mile an hour runway just like it's stationary, even though I need to be going twice as fast sideways. I don't have to worry about it, but I do have to worry about it incrementally in some kind of scenario that someone makes an excuse for. And it doesn't matter. They told me just go ahead and fly like it's stationary. I'll be going twice as fast
Exactly.
sideways no matter what.
I'd be
100%.
more worried about DEI initiatives than flying planes, man.
Dude, that was an epic rant, man. I hope somebody clips that, man. That was amazing. Uh, yeah, I'll clip it, man. How about that? I'm gonna clip that bitch, man. All right.
Yeah, sounds
That
like
was awesome. Yeah, you don't have to think about these things if you're a pilot. That's a fact. I mean, we've been through the manuals. We talked to pilots. I know pilots. I know a flat Earth pilot. I've met at least two flat Earth pilots in my life, man. And it's been great. So just enjoy the flying over the flat Earth, man, and sailing over it, and driving over it, and whatever, walking, whatever it takes. It's flat and stationary, people. There's
Sure,
no
buddy.
ain't no spinning.
You
You
just keep
flying
telling yourself that.
spinning globe, man. You're just not gonna do it, bro. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, just keep telling yourself that, man. Someday it might
I
be
will,
true.
man. I'm gonna keep telling myself that.
Yeah.
It's the right thing to do, man. It's the honest
All right.
thing. I'm sorry you're dishonest with yourself, but that's cool.
yeah,
You got
it was
the
pretty much
math
laid out for you right there.
angles, you got some math. I get it, bro. But
Yeah.
it's
When,
not
when
gonna.
do you think you became capable of judging whether other people are honest or not?
I don't know.
Oh, now it's a judgment on
I
Kenny.
think
That's
when
going
they
to help.
told me Santa Claus wasn't real, I'm pretty sure I was like, "Fuck Mongos! Why did you tell me that shit, assholes?"
That's when you figured out you knew better than everybody else? Okay.
Well,
Oh, it's Mackie to the rescue. He's going to start attacking people personally, and that's going to help his ball.
to attack me
Oh, the
personally, I
spinning
get it.
ball's
I
real
can jump
because
back
I'm
in your
going to
pool,
make fun
bud.
of
You go ahead
somebody
and attack me, Mr. Man.
with no basis to do so. I'm just going to start attacking people that are flat
I'm
earthers so that
attacking
I
you.
feel
You don't know
okay
shit.
about it being a spinning ball when it's impossible to be a spinning ball when the pilot's treated as stationary.